Yeah, what's poppin', everybody? Salute, 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 Ladybug. What's up, babe? I see you, Ladybug in here. Hazardous has JBX. Salute, salute, Young OG. Salute, bro. Sess Hill. Salute, Craig O. Yeah, Bank Young Gun. Salute, salute, salute to the YGs. KO. Salute. KO up in the building. Tipsy Brimstone. Salute. Right, Eli Delgado, salute. Tell little J I send my love too. Lucifer the Spartan, salute. Salute. Facts, facts. We up in here today, man. What's poppin', man? Carlos Perez, salute. The Grand Heist was popping. You know what I'm saying? It's a Saturday, man, and Linda Germany, salute. It's a Saturday, and I had a good conversation this morning. First of all, live from 718, salute. I want to send a shout out to Stack Stone. This morning, somebody had hit me up. They showed me a video, and then I went and hit son up, and we was kicking it. In the midst of me and him kicking it, then we started kicking it with Rick Martin. Salute to Rick Martin. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Rick Martin, that's people's right there. You know what I'm saying? It's a good man. You know what I mean? Definitely salute to Rick Martin. Had a beautiful conversation. You know what I'm saying? We was trying to get at each other for a minute now because things was being misconstrued and being thrown and blanketed and all types of stuff was, the internet games, you know how it goes, the circuitry. But yeah, we definitely had a beautiful conversation between me, him, and Stack Stone this morning. You know what I'm saying? And it's a good thing that as men, yeah, KO. It's a good thing that as men, you know what I'm saying, we always able to sit down and kick it with each other, you know what I'm saying, and be able to express ourselves and then still come to agreements where everybody sees the same, you know what I'm saying? Dollar sign fast, salute. You know what I'm saying? Eli Delgado, you know what I mean? And that's the way it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, things could be rectified so easily. You know what I'm saying? When dudes get off this net. But as long as dudes keep it on the net and keep it to somebody's got to be the top of the top. You know what I'm saying? That's always going to be friction, man. Sometimes dudes need to analyze their own actions. Myself, everybody. Can't say point the finger at anybody. I got to include myself, you know what I'm saying? And just say, yo, we're supposed to look at our own actions. Because it's people on the outside that look at things, and even though certain people look at things from different perspectives, it's always good to sometimes sit down and just watch yourself. You know what I'm saying? See, make yourself an outsider. Use your own self as an example. Sometimes you got to do those things. Other times, saying you just get caught up in defense because you're like, you know what I'm saying? Salute, San Diego. West Side in the building. Salute, San Diego. Facts. Oceanside, California up in here. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I always was a man. I don't remember ever being a boy because I know for a fact that the minute I was able to come out the crib and be able to do whatever I want to do, and that started early, it was different. It was over. You know what I'm saying? It was over. There was no boy. You know what I mean? Dudes they wasn't playing hopscotch. You know what I'm saying? Dudes living a certain type of lifestyle. You know what I mean? According to where they from. So dudes have an attitude or a perspective that comes from the atmosphere from when they from. Projects, you know what I'm saying? Um, Even the neighborhoods with the houses, you know what I'm saying? When you living around that type of environment, you know what I'm saying, you always have those that you keep around you that have been there. And you always, like, for example, Scott Streets, salute, bro. Um, when I was kicking it with Rick Martin, you know what I'm saying? It's just like I was kicking it with Mario Machete. I call them big bros. But I don't call them big bros because they bigger or badder than me. I call them big bros out of respect that they was there doing the things that I was doing first. You see what I'm saying? And being that they was there first, you know what I'm saying, you got to give all due respect to those that paved the way. You see what I'm saying? That's what makes it, that's how you simplify situations, you know what I mean? You simplify a situation in those degrees, like that. I mean, so shout out Don Q too. You know what I'm saying? You know, shout out Don Q. You know what I mean? We, like I said, we had a very good conversation this morning, man. You know what I mean? Me, Rick Martin and Stack Stone. You know what I'm saying? It's good to see when, one thing I always gave Stacks was he stood out of it for a while. You know what I'm saying? He stood out of it for a while. So when he popped back in, he popped back in on, trying to bring resolution to it, though. You know what I'm saying? The Grand High salute. That's a fact. Salute to Mario Machete. You know what I mean? I salute all these brothers. Look, a younger brother, Shooter. You know what I'm saying? Salute Shooter from Bird Gang. Shooter 9-3. You know what I'm saying? He also came, he came told me the same thing. You know what I mean? So a lot of times, when you see that I'm taking different perspectives, it's because a lot of times what I do is humble myself to those that deserve humbleness. You know what I'm saying? Those people you sit back and you listen. You know what I'm saying? And you be like, yo, I see what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what makes a great leader. A great leader was a great soldier. You see what I'm saying? So the only way to be a great leader is to be a great soldier. And one of those characteristics of a great soldier is honor. You see what I'm saying? Don't nothing get in between honor. No money, nothing. Nothing gets in between that. So when people are dealing with honor, they look at that as, a stepping stone. Like, you don't tamper with honor. You don't dilute it. You keep that shit, you keep it straight, pure. You know what I'm saying? Because one of the things they spoke about, they was like, yo, son, how can you have caught a new one for a dude and the same dude that you basically caught a new one for, you know what I'm saying, basically doing mad snake stuff to you. You know what I'm saying? So I said like this. I said, yo, I can't help how other people are in their characteristics. But I know me, I wouldn't change nothing I did that day. And you know, there was other severities to that situation there. Because that was a saying that was basically a case they could have used against me. You know what I'm saying? And those types of things like that. So people should always keep in their mind. You know what I'm saying? When they holler on all this other craziness. But um I definitely, you know what I'm saying, I'm definitely on my next track right now. You know what I'm saying? And basically like I told them, I've been adamant on it. You know what I'm saying? It's time for me to take that music career where it was supposed to have gone a long time ago. What up, boy? You good? Yeah, my dog on hunting mode right now. He trying to kill something. He trying to kill something. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got up this morning, so we was hollering, you know what I'm saying? Me, Stacks, we was hollering. Me, Rick Martin, we was hollering too. You know what I'm saying? Other people. And we definitely we definitely had a beautiful conversation, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Did you do that for him or for the set? I did it for him, you know what I'm saying? Because um Son was with me in 3 Block. So when Son was with me in 3 Block, he he joined me in one of my blockbusters, you heard? You know what I'm saying? He hit the dude with the basketball and I twisted son. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it could have been a little bit of both too, you know what I'm saying? Because, he after that time, then I heard he was rapping. So then I was like, oh, okay, he rapping too, so you already know. They ain't gonna say the cat was in here and he ain't helped the homie. You know what I'm saying? But but like I said, that's the only interaction we had, so I didn't even know him like that. It was just the fact that because he got into that situation with me there, and then boom, we beat again, and he was with me with that situation there. You already know I'm not gonna let nobody do nothing to him. Salute, Anthony D. Torres, Coney Allen in the building. Salute. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna let nobody do nothing to him. Yeah, he went back up. I'm trying to eat that, whatever it is. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, what I mean? Salute to them brothers, man. Salute to them, man, for that phone call this morning was right on the money, man. You know what I'm saying? Facts, KO. Nah, they did one this morning. Roger Jones. They did one this morning. Lucifer Spartan. He had the weight pal. I'm about to hit the weight pal too in a little while. That's a fact. That's a fact. Yo, whoever in here better punch that like button, man. Let yourself be known, man. You know what I mean? Let it be known. I'm in the building. Bing. What's popping? Bing, 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 bing. I'm in the building. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you smash that like button on the way in, you heard? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, maybe it looks more towards a positive thing or whatever. Maybe. And that'll be a good thing, you know what I mean? That's a fact, Craigo. You know what I'm saying? They need to understand, man, you know what I mean, that we got bigger and better things to be thinking about than this uh uh internet garbage that's going on. What up, D Nice? You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting on that one, Fireborough boy. I'm waiting. It's still in the mix. I guess the prestige gets more higher as things happen, you know what I mean? But I've been getting hit by a lot of people though. I ain't gonna lie. I got a couple of editors that hit me. Billy to the Stone, what's up, family first? You know what I mean? Like I had a lot of people that hit me, you know what I'm saying? Trying to do the book, trying to do a couple of things, man. Salute, Felisa Cortez.
April Haven.
Where's she at? Oh, I see her now. April D, salute, April D. Yeah, you know these things be going up in the bunches, man. So I'll be missing names sometimes. I don't get to see him unless I start scrolling back down. William Silver. What's popping, William Silver? Ombre Jin. Rasta. Yeah. I'm about to start going back now in a minute now. My shit good. You know what I'm saying? My shit good. So it won't be a matter of time before I start coming back in there, you know? Know what I mean? Oops, wrong hand. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you already know, man. What's popping? What's going on, man? It's Saturday. You know, Saturday the circuitry is working, you heard? You see it behind me, but you also see that them dudes, they always right there waiting. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Salute, Mario Hill, salute. East to the west, you already know we in the building. You know what I'm saying? Them W's get thrown up around here, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing but love for the West. Facts and why you exposing them. But yeah, man. It's a Saturdays, man, so we up here kicking it. I think I had two more of them joints. I think I had two more of them joints from last time with the storms. Y'all remember them joints I showed y'all with the storms? Yo, hold on. Yo, check this one out. Yo, these storm joints, I be looking at these joints. First of all, I know that's a fact, Craigo. I know they be wilding like, yo, Wildcat be watching some wild stuff, you heard? I be watching animal fights, storms, and I do my history here, there, and there. You know what I'm saying? That's why in 1999, I was #1 Stephen King fan, yo. Facts. I had all his books, every single one of them. And whenever another book came out, I went and got it again. My favorite rappers of all time, Biggie, Pop, mm, damn. See, once you get past, Nas, Jay-Z, yeah, you got to put Nas in there, yeah. And I think Pun will be the fifth. The reason I say Pun gotta be the fifth It's because Pun was nasty with them lyrics. What happened? Yeah, yo, Pun was a beast. You know what I'm saying? D-Nice said Jay-Z, Pun, KRS-One, Rakim. Hey, yo, I like the KRS-One. Don't get it twisted. You know what I like about KRS-One? He's not the dude that you wanted to battle with or say something bad towards him. Because if you said something bad towards KRS-One, he was coming at your body. No lie. Who they said? Lord Finesse? And your Lord Finesse, that was my dude. That's a fact. But hold up. If y'all gonna start talking about Lord Finessing them, I'm gonna start going to heads that y'all ain't gonna know. How many of y'all remember Steezo? Let me see. How many of y'all remember Steezo? Steezo. Steezo. Huh? Yeah, I got him thinking right now. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you the song that he sung. It's called To the Max. Oh, Das Effects. Yeah, Das Effects. That was my dudes right there. Das Effects. Hell yeah. What's your favorite Das Effects song? What was your favorite? Papa Song Money. Salute, salute. What was your favorite Das Effects song? Yeah, nah. Pun was nice though. Yeah, Pun was nice. Oh, they said Mike Checker. They want effect. Okay. See, y'all talking about. I knew y'all was gonna say one of those two. That means that either y'all ain't here or y'all ain't up on clap your hands. Go to Das Effects, clap your hands. Oh, Lost Boys. I went to school with the Lost Boys. Yeah, Cheeks in them. Off of Rockaway Boulevard. Yeah, I ain't paying that no mind, Malcolm Presley. That's, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I got something for that. I got something for that. Oh, y'all probably can't see it because of the screen. Oh, okay. So you see, I got something for that. You only can see it when you put it in front of your shirt. Yeah, see? So I don't deal with none of that stuff, you know what I mean? So Pun said niggas can't do shit to me lyrically, physically, hypothetically. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Pun was a beast. Pun was a beast, man. What happened with Pun was he didn't get all the acclaim because, you know, he never really, when he really was getting ill and he could have did his own thing, he, you know, the brother passed away. Rest in peace, Pun, man. Gemstone say he from the BX. He from the BX. Hey yo, but I'm saying, yo, son did his thing. I give him his props, yo. Yeah, man, he could have did a little bit more, and he would have got bigger and bigger. Soldier Slim. Yeah, I gotta get on Soldier Slim, man, because he came out while I was locked up. So I gotta check him out. Oh, Redman. I remember Redman. Redman had that hardcore to make the brothers act fool. Oh, I think that was one of his hottest joints for Redman. When he said that hardcore to make the brothers act fool. You know what I'm saying? Eli Delgado spitting that pun verse right there. Salute, Queen's finest. What's poppin'? Yes, Keith Murray could spit too, but he ended too quick. He came and went too fast. But what's the most beautifulest thing in this world? Showed that he was ahead of his time. Facts. They said Onyx had that. See, Onyx had the music that make you start doing. You know, back then there was songs that actually had possessive mind state to it. A lot of people probably was like, yo, what? You bugging. Nah, there were certain songs that had a possessive mind state to it. That when the minute you hear these songs, you just start wilding. You see what I'm saying? Like for example, when they used to, I remember every party that I went to, when we used to cut school and go to the parties, every party that I went to, when they played that song, How I Could Just Kill a Man by Cypress Hill, dudes is hitting dudes over the head with bottles, dudes getting thrown out the window, dudes start fighting, and it was like you expected something to happen when they played these songs. Because I remember when they used to be doom, 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 doom. All right, it's time to play the wall. Now they playing Cypress Hill. Hold up. Time out. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of songs that you had to watch out for. You know what I'm saying? Like they play a Cypress Hill song back then. You already know. Yo, get out of Dodge. It's about to start popping up in here. You know what I'm saying? You know, Onyx. When they had the Shifty. Low down, greedy and grimy, shifty. Low down, greedy and it's time to get wild. Why? That's another song. Oh, throw your guns in the air. Yes, throw your guns in the air. Like when they came out with throw your guns in the air, you already knew you're gonna hear more gunshots than usual. You see what I'm saying? You already knew. You know what I'm saying? And that was another song. When the beat start coming on in the party, you're like, oh man, now they're gonna play Onyx too. I'm out of here, bro. Somebody gonna die up in here. I'm out of here. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Like nowadays I can laugh at it, but back then it was serious. You know what I'm saying? Because it was just these certain types of songs that had a possessive type of mind state to it that really altered the scene. And you would bug out because you would say, like, hold on, how the hell a song do that? Right? But then you see in these horror movies, they always playing some old classical song. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Anytime I hear a song from the 30s, 40s, and 20s, you know what I'm saying? Why I said in that order, I don't know. But in those years, you already thinking some craziness, some old horrors. Like, yo, hold on. Why are they playing all that? Who's that? What's that? What year was that? 19 what? 28. Call the priest, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because now you start thinking all kinds of crazy stuff when you start hearing them songs from the 30s and all that. You know what I'm saying? But certain songs do that. You know, I remember when Biggie Smalls came out with Who Shot Ya? Who Shot Ya? We was on Rikers Island. Yo, no lie. When Who Shot Ya came out, we was on the island. And that was another song that I'm gonna tell you right now. Crazy JoJo 1335. Salute, Crazy JoJo in the building. Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now, that was another song that was crazy. Who Shot Ya? Separate the weak from the obsolete. Yo, when that song came out, that was a rap. Yo, dudes was in the day room getting cut. Yo, it was getting crazy. Dudes in the cell robbing dudes' lockers. What? As we proceed to give you what you need. Yo, y'all already know it was lit up in there. Lit. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember we used to be on the gate banging. When that song came out, that's another thing. You got to thank the DJs, because the DJs really hype it up. Y'all ever seen how Funk Master Flex, sometimes he goes a little OD with it, but he throws mad bombs. And then he'll play a little bit of the song and stop. And then he'll play like 3-4 more bombs. And you sitting there like, hold up. Hey, yo, go to Hot 97. Go to Hot 97. There's some new Biggie joint. They say he going that son. You know, everybody getting hype. New York, salute. Yeah, now from the 7, they said bumps and bruises, Jeeps and Land Cruiser. Oh my goodness. Hey, yo, right there, that slogan right there. Yo, son. Oh man. Salute, Crazy JoJo. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that song right there was something different on the island, man. That song, yo, a lot of people won't admit it, but there's certain songs that it transfixes you. You know what I'm saying? Eli Delgado, on the dancing tip, yes. I ain't gonna lie. If you went to a party back then in the early 90s, late 80s, if you went to a party, they knew the only way you're going to get close to a chick is because you had a reason to. And the song that they always played was that joint, that Girl, I House You. Girl, I House You. You in my heart now. Hey, yo, you already knew. I'm telling you, you already knew. That was one of them songs that be like, all right, check it. I ain't trying to hear no excuses. When you in my heart, you know what's up. See, you ain't even have to even think about it. Let them say it for you so that she can't get mad at you. You singing the song. You know what I'm saying? You're singing the song so she can't get mad at you. You know? I'm telling you, man, yo. Oh, Banned from TV. That was another song. Dun, 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 dun. Yo, that's another song that played. Dudes breaking windows, throwing stuff off the roof. That's when you saw during that time when that song came out. That's when they had the most cases where dudes was throwing the rats with the rats, like they caught the rats on the glue trap in the crib, and they go out to the roof and throw the joints off the roof. People were walking by and the thing just go, psh. Oh, what is that? Oh my God. They looking up. No lie, rats on glue traps. Them things was them things was flying off the roof, you heard? I'm telling you, yo. It's different in the buildings, you heard? In the buildings, it's a little bit different, you heard? Some people don't understand that. Hey, yo. Some people don't understand that, man. They was doing that. Yo, but Biggie, when Biggie came out with that song, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Salute about that. Genesis Barnes. He said, live from Bedford Stuyvesant, the Divers Fund, representing BK to the fullest. Gats are pullets. He came out with that. Changed the game. You know, changed the game. Because I ain't going to lie. I'm not gonna lie. Salute, J. Moneybags. I'm not gonna lie. Between 9-2 and 9-Trey, yo, it was straight up West Coast music. Snoop had it. I still to this play a lot of Snoop joints. I like a lot of his old joints. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You got to play that Snoop Dogg Big Pimpin' joint. It was on the Above the Rim soundtrack. And then he had the other one. This is for the G's and this is for the hustlers. This is for the hustlers. I'm back to the G's. At ease. Now you hear him with the dog pound. Feel the breeze. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, I'm telling you, yo. I'm telling you, it's serious, yo. I was there, yo. When that music came out, it was serious. And look, all that time, I used to be practicing writing my little raps together. You know what I'm saying? For real. I be writing my little rap joints together. Yeah, putting things together. You know what I'm saying? Since back then. And then Dr. Dre was killing them with the beats. What? Dr. Dre was killing them with the beats. You know what I'm saying? That Light Speed by Dr. Dre, you gotta listen to that Light Speed. Yo, if you listen to that Light Speed by Dr. Dre, oh man, killing it. You know what I'm saying? LA, oh no, what they said, New York, big city of dreams. I remember that, D Nice. I remember that. Yeah, I saw the video for that joint. Yeah, they knocked down the Empire State. I remember that joint. That's a fact. I remember that. And then Pop came through. Yeah, Tupac came through with Hail Mary. Woo! Hail Mary stopped everything, traffic and all that. People start thinking. Come with me. Hail Mary, nigga, one good see. What do we have here now? Do you want to ride or die? La da 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 da. He said, I ain't no killer, but don't push me. Revenge is like the sweetest joy, and that's a getting. Ooh. Yo. Telling you. You know what I'm saying? You know, throughout time, man, it shows you the importance of music in our life. Like, I don't think life would be the same if there was no music. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. If music is a form of expression, how else could these people express themselves where their talents would benefit their lifestyle? There would be no other way. You know what I'm saying? Look, during the 60s and 70s, they had all them war songs, all those rebellion songs. Y'all didn't see that between the 60s and 70s, all them songs were rebellious? Pink Floyd, we don't need no education. We don't need our thoughts control. Already, right there, in that little sentence right there, what they saying. You know what I'm saying? They talking about it because that's how they feeling at that time. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. So that's why music's played a lot of big role in our lives. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there's Camp. I remember that song by Raekwon the Chef. What do you believe in, heaven or hell? You don't believe in heaven because we living in hell. I remember that. Yeah, I remember that joint too. That joint was hot too. Yeah, that joint was hot. Nah, 9-6, nah, 9-6. I was in the dog pound. OBCC. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you another song that made people courageous. That Coogee rap song, I'm on the run. You know what I'm saying? The way he told that story, and then the song, dun dun dun, dun dun dun. See, that's how you know the creativity in people's music. When they able to not only profess their words in a certain manner to flow with the beat. Chris Williams, salute Chris Williams. Appreciate you, Chris Williams. You know what I'm saying? Chris Williams came through. You know what I'm saying? Oh, DMX. Let me tell you a story about DMX, man. I told him myself when we was locked up, I said, yo, you helped me make it through a lot of times in the box, yo. Salute, Craig O. Appreciate you, Craig O. Salute, Fireboro boy. Appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Chris Williams. Thank you, Craig O. Thank you, Fireboro boy. You know what I'm saying? But I told DMX myself, I said, yo, bro, you helped me get through the box. I had to do 9 years in the shoe, in the box. And for the whole 2 years that you was doing your thing, I wasn't even in the box no more. I was somewhere else. And that channeled me to start reading books. You see what I'm saying? Facts. It channeled me to start reading books. You know what I'm saying? Because when I started hearing his songs, he said, boom, 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 open the door, ATF. You know what I'm saying? Yo, he said, this is for my dogs, this is for my dogs. This is for my dogs, this is for my dogs. This is for my dogs, this is for my dogs. Man, you know what I'm saying? Yo, salute to DMX, man. I love you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Salute to DMX, man. That's a strong individual, yo. You know what I'm saying? For real. Strong individual, man. You know, I was happy to spend that time with him, even though it was in bad circumstances. To spend the time with him, you know what I'm saying? All those times we was playing casino. Every game we played casino, me and him used to bug out. You know what I'm saying? Go back and forth with the oldies. He know the oldies. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? He know the oldies. Crazy JoJo, salute. Thank you, Crazy JoJo. Salute, Crazy JoJo in the building. You know what I'm saying? Crazy JoJo 1335. Get it now. Don't be alive. You know what I'm saying? Salute. Psycho in the building. What up, Psycho? Fireboro boy, salute. Appreciate you, Fireboro boy. Salute. Yeah, yo, man, these songs, a lot of people don't know what kind, especially for people when they're incarcerated, you don't know what these songs do. And it don't matter the song. Like, for example, we used to be listening to 94 Rock. No lie. And I used to listen to those songs, and I used to really feel what these people are singing about. Yo, I forgot her name. I think her name was Natalie Imbruglia or something like that. And she was like, I'm all out of face. This is how I feel. Caught and I am shame, lying naked on the floor. Hey yo, so I'm listening to these songs. Torn, yes. Hey yo, hold up. Pinnacle, Pinnacle got it. That's the name of the song. Yo, Pinnacle got it. Yes. So I'm listening to these songs, and no lie, these were just songs that we just continue on to sing. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, hey yo, and no lie, I was with him too, cat. Hey yo, son, I'm telling you, bro. Cat, what the hell was your first thought when you knew it was about to do 9 years in the box? When I knew it was gonna do 9 years in the box, I said, "Oh well, I got myself, a room for 9 years." You know what I'm saying? Because there's really not much you can do. Hey yo, but I'm telling you, bro, in those 9 years, DMX helped me for 2. Listening to all the other music that we wouldn't even bother to even listen to. We wouldn't even bother to listen to these songs. Church Have Dance, salute. We wouldn't bother to listen to these songs. Hell no. Who would have thought? Who's Natalie Imbruglia? Oh shit, Crazy JoJo, salute. Crazy JoJo in the building, salute, Crazy JoJo. Appreciate you, appreciate you. Oh, Bloody Miss said he was in the building with Keith Murray. Yeah, I heard he was locked up or something like that. Weed popping psycho, you know it, Billy. Yeah. But yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. What was another song? There was another song that was out. Oh, I remember that the Jadakiss and 50 Cent joint. They played that on 94 Rock. Facts. Thank you, Pinnacle. Nah, I haven't heard from Wildlife yet, Church Abdan. Hey, hey, salute April D. I appreciate you, April D. Salute April D. Hey yo, on the VCBC. I was on the VCBC with them. Oh, okay, okay. He has fuck up. Oh, okay, okay. Mad Loud and on something. With X you talking about? Yeah, I mean when I was with him, son had me rolling. Me and DMX, we used to be playing casino. And I used to be whooping on him. You heard? I used to be whooping on him. But then he'll come back and he'll get his wins too. Don't get me wrong. Des Camp, salute, bro. Des Camp, salute. Appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it was bumping Avril Lavigne. I'm telling you, another one is I forgot her name. What's the name of the chick that sings don't sleep, you know how I'm feeling. Oh, don't say it doesn't hurt or something like that. I forgot the name of the song. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I know she recently got married to some country star or something like that. Britney Spears. Yo, and don't forget, you can only listen to 94 Rock or the oldies station. So I ran through them oldies like crazy. There were certain times where I was looking at my chest, making sure I didn't have a fro on my joint. And I'm listening to these oldies. She takes me winding down the road. You know? Hey, yo, I'm telling you, when you in the box, you're telling yourself, you're gonna say, listen, man, I can't have no picky choices at all. I gotta listen to what I gotta listen and understand why other people like it. Give myself the chance to like it. You know what I'm saying? Because after that, I'm just gonna be judgmental of it. But you only gonna realize that when you have no choice. You know what I'm saying? When you got no choice, that's when you're gonna realize that. Because after that, you're gonna say to yourself, like, I ain't listening to that. You know what I'm saying? Because you got choice. You know what I'm saying? But when you ain't got no choice and you gotta listen to it, you're gonna be like this at first place. And you bopping your head to it, like, hold up, man. I ain't never get, you know what I'm saying? It got a little something to it. You know what I'm saying? It got a little something to it, you heard? Yo, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Lucifer said I was so banging their chest. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I ain't gonna lie though, man. You know what I mean? Music has been a big part of us. Big part. You know what I'm saying? Big part. You know what I mean? You know, I got a picture. I got a picture, and it's Rick Martin, and a couple of people. You know what I'm saying that he sent me. Look, I'm gonna show it to y'all. You know what I'm saying? He sent me a picture. He sent me this picture. You know what I mean? And I was like, I'm looking at the picture, and in my mind, look how music plays. Music plays a factor in everything we do. I'm looking at the picture, and you know, I'm um I'm listening to Bobby Caldwell in my mind. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at the picture, and I got Bobby Caldwell in my mind. You know what I'm saying? And that's like if somebody sees a picture of me. You know what I'm saying? A song they're probably gonna listening to is gonna be like some Daz Effects or Big Daddy Kane or something like that. That's when they look at a picture of me. You know what I'm saying? Because the music represents the time. You know what I'm saying? See how music evolves as time goes, and some things do come back, but they only come back for a phase. You know what I'm saying? Bloody Myth Escobar started a whole Desperado Nation in October 2005. Okay, okay. Yo, cat, I can't front. I hit my heavy bag to James Brown. Yes, yes, that's what I'm saying. You don't really understand music until you know the genres of music. If you only listen to one type of music, that you don't really understand music. You understand one perspective of it only. To understand, you got to know all the perspectives of it. It gives you a better and a broader view of what you're listening to. You see what I'm saying? So it's a whole different plateau. But it's a factor though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, music is everything, bro. Except when it comes from the 30s, 40s, and 20s. Why in that order? I don't know. But I tell you straight up, when I listen to that music, and that's because of all the horror movies, I'll be bugging out. If it's 3 in the morning and I hear somebody playing something from the 30s, I'm looking for somebody with a mask and a knife. Or I'm looking for some craziness to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not the same. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same. It's something different. And I try to tell people these things. Some people look at me and they say, huh? Yo, son is losing it. No, I'm telling you. The music has something to do with the time. And sometimes the song gets trapped with the time. You know, that's what happens. Sometimes the song gets trapped with the time. So when you singing the song, you're singing the song for the time. You know, that's how. Oh, Venezuela Reyes. He said, "Boy George," but I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If you didn't see his video and know that he was, you know what I'm saying? He was who he was. You was jamming to his joint too. I know a lot of people out there don't front, talk about time, won't give me time. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop playing. You know what I mean? Sade. Oh, Sade. Yeah, hell yeah, I know. And then he had the other one. Because now, for example, if you don't, well, then again, now he did say it in the song. You see, sometimes if you don't even listen to the lyrics of the song and you start singing the song, you get caught out there and you don't even know it. So if Boy George was out there talking about he's a man without conditions, he was talking about something that a lot of people didn't catch. Or some people remixed it. They say he man without but that's a whole different thing. I'm not really gonna get into that one right there. That's totally different. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? He said it in his song. Some people just didn't get it. That's Pinnacle dying. Nah, I'm serious though. Don't get me wrong. I'm serious. It really did happen in that manner because I saw people was really singing the song and some people had muscle shirts on and all that, singing the song, talking about I'm a man without conditions. That's when you got to sit down and watch yourself for a second. Yeah. That's when you got to let you got to say, hold on. What did he say? You see what I'm saying? The old Soul Train. Oh, the old Soul Train. Wow, remember the Soul Train line? Hey, yo, dudes in school used to form a Soul Train line for dudes to get beat up. That's fine. Now, how you take something for dances and turn it into something just to assault somebody? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't care about that negativity. I'm done with them dudes, man. I'm not gonna waste my time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna waste my time with them dudes, man. They can say whatever they want to say, do whatever they want to do. Now it's time for success. How about that, y'all? How about it's time for success to kill them? You know what I'm saying? It's time to let success kill them. In the matter of time that I've been in this, and in the matter of time it's gonna take me, I guarantee to you that I will defeat the impossible. I guarantee to you that I will defeat the impossible. I will be an example for those who think that because you've been incarcerated or because things is hard that you can't make it. I'm gonna be that example to show how you can make it. And I'm talking about taking it to the next level. You see what I'm saying? Because if I stay back going to having to answer to every single thing that comes my way, it ain't gonna make no sense. I got you, Psycho. it ain't gonna make no sense. The real know what's up, and that's all that counts. So to waste my time answering and substantiating, it makes no sense. It's a waste of time. People gonna be like, we already know that, cat. You know what I'm saying? They say it takes a fool to learn that love don't love nobody. Who knows about that song? Anybody ever heard that song? It takes a fool to learn that love don't love nobody. Salute, Eli Delgado. Appreciate you, bro. You ever think about that? Salute, Eli Delgado in the building. It takes a fool to learn that love don't love nobody. See what I'm saying? You see how music plays? Oh, Time After Time. That was another song. Yes, by Cyndi Lauper. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, Gabe Rodriguez. Remember when we used to do the rave? Yeah, I ain't done that in a while. I gotta do that one of these nights, man. One of these nights, I gotta do that, man. We ain't drunk in a while and go to the rave. I remember when we did that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of Spartans came with us that night. There's a bunch of us up in here. There's about, I don't know, about 70, 80 people up in here. And it was late at night. We was at the rave. Rockstar, salute. You already know. Yeah. Hell yeah, there was mad heads in here. We went to the rave. We started bugging out. Yeah, but that's how you know music. You know what I'm saying? You only gonna know music. I ain't gonna lie, man. That's good as hell. Salute to Wash Heights. Salute to Wash Heights, man. They make it the best. Oh, Orange Juice Jones. I remember that. I saw you walking in the rain. We was holding hands and I could never feel the same. Know what I'm saying? Yo, that's the real right there. Salute, J Twin. Salute, Spanish Harlem in the building. That's a fact. Yeah, and remember, that Cool C joint too was that joint. Ooh, you got it. The glamorous life. Hey, yo, I tried one day to put 10 classics together, but they wouldn't let me. Hey, yo, the freestyle joints. Wildcat, is it hot out there in New York? Nah, it's cold. It's cold up here because I'm in the mountains. So it's definitely cold up here. You know what I'm saying? But I guess the further down you go, it might be a little warmer, but it's definitely not no summertime. Over there, I know y'all hot. Y'all gotta be somewhere in like the low 80s, late 70s. Oh, Diamond Girl. Yes, Diamond Girl was a classic in every party. That's a fact. Diamond Girl. Ooh, oh, Diamond Girl. Hell yeah, Diamond Girl with that joint. It's nice down there, Pistol Gang. I'm just enjoying the weekend, Saturday with the peoples right now. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Computer Love. I love Computer Love. But you know what song I used to go to sleep to? Um, uh, by Michael Jackson in the 70s today, but we was in the 80s. Dang, y'all good over there, Psycho. Yeah, I used to go to sleep to the Force MDs and yeah, the Force MDs. Love is a house. You got the key. Open up and lead to your heart, baby. What y'all know about that? What y'all know about that? Huh? Tender Love. That's the song. Tender Love. That was the song. That's a fact. Tender Love. Tender Love. Love so tender. There's a be. Oh wait, I can't do it here. I gotta do it here. Cause baby, I surrender. Tears they fall like the dog. Now I see that. All the tender love you're giving to me. I want you more and more. That was my joint right there, Tender Love. Tender Love is that joint. I like the Tender Love because it was like a piano tune. And the piano was really what had me that time. I was listening to the piano tune. And then he said, "Oh, the tender love you're giving to me." You know what I'm saying? Um, how about Human Nature, Michael Jackson. What y'all know about Human Nature by Michael Jackson? That was another one they used to have. That one, Human Nature. Oh, New Edition. Yo, New Edition. New Edition had all the joints back then. That's what you heard at the parties. Cooling now. You got to slow it down. Ooh, watch out. You're gonna lose control. Know what I'm saying? That's a fact. Oh, Patrick Caruthers, he came through with the Barry White. Nah, Bobby Brown, his joint was rock and rolling rock with your baby. Oh, Prince, yeah, I can't forget Prince, man. Yo, Prince, that in a red Corvette, forget about it. Yeah, I know he did a lot of crazy, freaky stuff, but apart from that stuff, his music is off the meter. You know what I'm saying? His music was off the meter. Yes, Chris Sams looks like another love TKO. You know, a lot of them songs. There used to be an old CO back in I hope he's still alive. He should be still alive because his name is Grady. He used to work in HDM, and he used to sit in the front, and he used to have a radio with him. And Grady used to come in there with mad jewelry, rings, all types of stuff. And he used to be playing all them classics all night. So, like, if you was in one of the first 10 cells, then you heard him there basically playing all them joints all night. Because I think he was listening to the Quiet Storm. I think it was the Quiet Storm that he was listening to. No lie. Yeah. That Me and Mrs. Jones, every time I used to go out to get to the visit, to go get good Paphorus and all that, and he used to go to early visit, he's still there. He didn't get off his shift yet, or whatever, or he was working overtime. It was Grady And I used to be looking at Grady, and that song used to be playing in my head. No lie, me and Mrs. Jones. Dun, dun, dun. And then I'll be on the wall like this. He pat for, I'm like, me and Mrs. Jones. And he be like, boy, what you know about that? Yo, oh la. I ain't gonna lie, when it came to music, yo, music was my joint, man. Music was my joint. And I remember people by music. You know what I'm saying? I remember mad people about music, yo. Dun, 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 and Mrs. Jones. That's a fact, Rockstar. Free bad vibes, man. Or free my son, man. Get him out of that clinker. Midnight Train to Georgia. Ooh, about that came through with the soul joints. That's a fact. That's Aretha. That's Aretha right there. You know what I'm saying? That's Aretha. You know what I'm saying? Yo, but I ain't gonna lie, the Quiet Storm, Kenny Green or Lenny Green or something like that, some be having the joints, man. Some be having the joints. Got you. Yeah, man, I was listening to all them joints when I was growing up. You know what I'm saying? John Lennon too. Which was crazy how I ended up putting the beats on some, but John Lennon too. Yeah, Lenny Green, April D. Yeah, Lenny Green. Lenny Green be playing them joints. I be hearing them at night. Facts, he be playing them joints. What was crazy was when shading places or something like that. The brother with the glasses as his emoji, when he did the "Can we just talk? Can we just talk about?" Yo, when that started reminding me of them old joints we was listening to in the Walkmans when we was locked up in the nighttime. You know what I'm saying? Lenny Green. Changing Faces. Ooh. S. Moolah. I remember Cat Knocked the Captain out. Oh, yeah. That's a fact, man. Oh, Moolah. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, man, yo. I'm telling you, man. It was different. And those are the songs. Yo, we could be in a cell with a busted mouth and a black eye. And a black eye. Oh, Johnny Boy, salute. Salute. Oh, Mary Jane. Yeah, Rick James. Salute, Johnny Boy. Mary Jane. Yeah, I remember that. Genesis Bomb said R&B died after the 90s. You could kind of say that. But you know what? What went up? Pop. R&B kind of died and pop went up. Because now you got so much diversity in music that it diversified the people. So now you see a dude black as hell and he listening to Madonna. You know what I'm saying? You had people listening to all kinds of craziness, bro. I'm telling you. Genesis. Oh, what? Yo, Genesis, that was my group. Holding my heart. What? Phil Collins? Yes. Phil Collins, yo, you can't knock Phil Collins, bro. Sting. You know what I'm saying? Sting, Phil Collins. Yeah, Pistol Gang. Pistol Gang said he used to put his joint in the cup. This is his speaker. In the cup. Facts. Facts, Moolah. Appreciate you, bro. Real recognize real, you heard? Yeah, bro. Official JB, music has power, you see? Yo, I was listening to that other song by the Originals. That was I Love You, Baby. Something like that. I'm bugging out. I'm listening to these songs and I'm like, wow, it's taking me back. Genesis Bones, yeah, Phil Collins, man, his music, man. You know what I'm saying? And he got nothing but classics after classics after classic. Oh, Careless Whisper. Yeah, but he had a song that was better than Careless Whisper that he did with another singer. It's called Heaven Help Me. It's son and another dude. Hall of Notes, yes. AC/DC, yes. I had my AC/DC shirt on yesterday. Facts. Salute, Big L. Salute, Big L. Yeah, right. That's why I got the circuitry up, man. The circuitry is in motion. Oh, Brian McKnight. Yes. Yes. Right? Yeah, you know. Yeah, I know what you want. Yeah, my dog over here, he on a mission. He trying to get whatever he think is up in there. You heard? That's a 50 that. What up, though? What's everybody doing this Saturday? Anybody make any plans? I mean, I know you can't really do much because they don't really want people, you know what I'm saying, in together and stuff like that right now as they go through all this pandemic and try to clean it up. You know what I'm saying? You know that's gonna take a minute. You know what I'm saying? But I hope that everybody's in the crib, you know what I'm saying, basically taking it easy. Don't eat too much. Eli Delgado, he say he eat like a pig. You gotta eat, you gotta be easy. You know what I'm saying? Usually I don't eat breakfast. I'm already I'm all the way into lunch, from lunch on. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna start to eat breakfast sooner or later. KO said he blowing it down. He blowing it down. Big Lou said he gonna do his lawn. Oh, okay, Big Lou. Big Lou gonna do the lawn today. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it's sunny outside, so I mean, I guess the night is 60. Yeah, it's 60, ain't that bad. Me, I need it to be about 70, 80. That's when I like it. That's when you're gonna be like, oh man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wait 260 again and still no gut. Damn. 260. Oh, after the live. Oh, he in Florida. Oh, Big Lou in Florida? Okay, shout out to the Floridians, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, hopefully when this pandemic is over, man, me and the wife, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna go over there, check that joint out. I always wanted to go to Florida. I went to Miami. True story. I went to Miami. I was marketing for a phone company and cable company called Clear. Well, back then it was called Clear Wire. And they was, I came from New York and I was out there, and no lie, man, they had to send me back to New York because Miami was like, I got stuck. I went to like one big rave looking type party. I was in there, and it was like 3 days later, and then my phone didn't have no charge. I ain't changed my clothes in like 2 days. Yo, it was crazy. It was it was bananas. The party over there does not stop. No. So if you ain't got good discipline, and I sure did not have it at that time, Yeah, you get stuck. Facts, Eli Delgado, Ocean Drive. I'm telling you, you get stuck. So I know how it is, Big Lou. I know it's nice as hell out there probably right now. You know what I mean? Right now, we still dealing with the cold. It ain't gonna be to the end of next month till it really start getting warm. Zoo Capo, salute, bro. You know what I'm saying? But right now, man, right now I'm working on this next joint. I got the new track coming out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just waiting on some material. Um, I got I got another song too that ain't a diss song. It's just a song that I wrote. You know what I'm saying, that I want to put out. So I'm not gonna keep going back and forth with dudes. I'm just gonna I got this next joint coming out, Shots Fired Part 2. And then after that, that's a wrap for that. Um I got the single coming out for my 5 song EP. You know what I'm saying? I just had to work on getting a few things correct because the echo, you can hear the echo a little bit in the background because I didn't have certain things, you know what I mean? But now I do. Um, that last joint was fire. Yeah, I mean, salute OG Ran. I see you, bro. Um, I mean, you know what I'm saying? We gotta. I just had to put that in. I just had to put it together. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to sound more crisp. You know what I mean? But shout out to Shooter 93, man. He did real good. He promoted his on his own. You know what I'm saying? He killed the market with that. You know what I mean? That was an excellent idea for him because he's the pioneer of that. You know what I'm saying? So salute Shooter 93 for that. You know what I'm saying? Um and definitely, man, you know what I'm saying, get that fact rap. Get that fact rap too. And one if you ain't got it. It's worth it. Facts, D nice facts. You know what I mean? And definitely, definitely my joint's about to come out soon. I just can't wait till everything comes together so I could lay it down and put it out there. You know what I'm saying? Also working on a book. That's a fact. Gotta work on this book now. Get this book out there. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to show people that getting jobs and things of that nature, that's where it's at. You know what I'm saying? Start to get that responsibility at the youngest of age when you can, so that when it's older, it's nothing to you. Secondhand nature. Cycle says, "Yo, it's hot out here, so they opening up stuff, but I feel it a setup." I ain't gonna lie, man. Um, it's good that they opening up stuff. You know what I mean? People need to make money. But you got to be careful. I would be careful not to rush into anything. You know what I'm saying? You got to remember, we got a microscope on us right now. Little did people understand is that when this happened, it just gave us a bigger microscope. That's it. It gave us a bigger microscope for people to see us. You know what I mean? So let's be gradual with it and not rush into anything. When you rush into something, that's when things go wrong. When you take your patience and gradually work your way to where you got to get to, it happens. You know what I'm saying? But as they say, patience is a virtue. You see what I'm saying? Without it, we won't go nowhere. You know what I mean? But we'll get it together. We'll definitely get it together. You know what I'm saying?
I got it.
You got him?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about that? What's that, Psycho? What I think about what? Oh, about if I feel it's a setup. Oh, nah, that's what I was just saying. Like, I would take everything gradually. Said it. Now he was on there. He was on there, KO. But since he don't deserve too much of, he's not worthy of my lyrics. So I just gave him to Frank. That's it. That gets Kevin moving, y'all. You see what I'm saying? Uh-oh, somebody got the Spartan stimulus package. Got you, family first. Got you. Uh-oh, the Franks is out. The Franks come out in days. The Franks come out in days. The Franks come out. The Franks come out. The beach but out here in FA. I mean, hey, y'all deal with the hot weather over there anyway. I remember No Lock Psycho when I was out there in North Carolina. I was in shout out to Charlotte. I was in Charlotte. But I guess the difference between the air down there and the air over here, I caught a little cut on my toe. And that thing turned nasty, turned crazy. Because I guess the air is more moist down there and we got more dry air over here. So it's like it took my toe mad long to heal. That was crazy. But I would say that if you can't go and you can swim, man, go get a swim or whatever. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with that. You see what I'm saying? Five Fuego, salute, bro. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with that. I would want to. I love to swim, man. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? But number one, it's too cold. Number two, you got something running around. You know what I'm saying? Who's that peeping in my window? Wow, nobody now. You got to watch the virus, man. So I want to make sure things are salute. Reginald Brown, salute, bro. I want secure. I want to make sure things are secure before I even, you know what I'm saying? Because we don't want nobody to catch nothing. Salute, J Style 7 in the building. Salute. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to catch nothing. So we want to be safe. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you see those guys back there? Yeah, them guys back there. They always there. They love the calamity. And they after Neo. I cooked some ground beef with bacon bits. And I made some rice.
You use bacon bits. Use bacon.
Well, yeah, bacon. But I chopped it into little pieces. You know what I'm saying? So I made my own bacon bits. And I put it in the ground beef, sauteed it with a little bit of oil. I made some yellow rice. Bullets Gotti up in here. Salute, Bullets Gotti. Oh, who said chili con corn? Hey, yo, Pistol Game said chili con corn. Remember that? It used to come with the cornbread. Yo, I'm big on cornbread. Matter of fact, we might have to get a cornbread later on if we can find that. I love cornbread. That's what I need to be eating. I need to be eating some cornbread. No lie. Cornbread is that thing. You put a little bit of butter on that, throw it in the oven. Oh, when it comes out, it melts in your mouth, not in your hands. Salute to Slums. Slums in the building. Patrick Caruthers, last night live was fire. Yeah, salute. Salute to my man, Sharif. Know what I mean? Salute. Oh, Conco avocado. Yeah, they got avocados up here. I gotta get some avocados, man. I haven't been eating that either. That's the good fat that's in the avocado. That's good to eat. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. It's good to have that avocado. Avocado's good to eat. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely got to get my cornbread up. You know what I mean? Today I might do some ceviche. But I got to get the right fish for it. Then I got to chop the fish up. Ceviche is an Ecuadorian dish that they make with fish and cilantro and tomatoes and peppers and all that. It's like it's the best. I'll tell you right now, you eat that, it's off the meat rack from then on. I'm telling you right now, you eat ceviche, it's on. Ela Delgado, what you know about that? What you know about that, Ela Delgado? Ela Delgado popping through like, oh no, yeah. Eli say ceviche is that deal. Don't ever get it twisted when it comes to that. You heard? Tell you right now, ceviche is that deal there. Yeah. I mean, I know a lot of different dishes that I learned from other cultures. No vus. I'm Ecuadorian. Salute to Ecuador. Salute Ecuador. Facts. You know what I'm saying? One of my childhood friends, man, he was Ecuadorian. I used to stay in his crib all the time, and he made a lot of ceviche. They made a lot of good food. Salute to Ecuador. You know what I'm saying? Ladybug, he eats that. Watch out. I ain't gonna lie though, I gotta make that today. Cause now I'm hungry. You know what I'm saying? I just made my own appetite, you heard? Just made my own appetite. Judge, come here. my dog wants to go upstairs. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody. You know what I mean? I appreciate everybody for coming through, man. I see everybody in the building today. Like I said, it's a Saturday, man. Get a good movie, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Bernice Perez. Shout out Bernice Perez. She says ceviche is Peruvian. Oh, okay. Shout out Peru. Shout out Peru. Okay. I thought it was Ecuadorian, but okay. Shout out Peru. Ceviche is that deal. I'm telling you. For those who don't know, ceviche is that deal. And not everybody can make it. Not everybody can make it. I'll tell you that much. Me, I'm definitely going to make it. I want some of that today. That's a fact. I want some of that. Mango and some lemon and sprinkle of salt, Colombian style. Oh, yeah. I used to do that on the regular. Matter of fact, I bought some frozen mangoes to put in my milkshakes. But I think I'm going to try to get a fresh one if I can find one that's good. Salute, Vincent Rodriguez. Salute to Cat. Salute to all Spartans. Thanks for the gems, as always. All Spartans, stay strong. Stay up. Wildcat, you meet any Peruvians in the pen? Yeah. Yeah, I met a couple of Peruvians in the pen. Yo, you know what? You know what's crazy? There hasn't been a race that I didn't meet in the pen. I met them all: white, black, Peruvian, Ecuadorian, Dominican, Puerto Rican, Albanian, Russian, from Pakistan, Arabian, Aramaic, Africa. I'm telling you, I met every single type of race, yo. And it's funny because naturally, I guess New Yorkers do this most. New Yorkers are so uplifting with their characteristics that you go next to somebody and you want to talk like them. You know what I'm saying? So when I was there with my Africans, man, I'm there bugging out with them like, what did you say? Did you say you want one? What, one or two? You know what I'm saying? I'll be bugging out with them. You know what I mean? And then I go over there and I'll be messing around with the Russians. I'll be like, yo, babushka. Babushka. And they be like, yo, that means grandmother. What are you trying to say? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if every other I know New Yorkers is like that, man. We like to bug out. So we bug out when we meet them. Because I remember people used to look at me all bugged out when I used to meet them, and I just start messing with them automatically. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'll meet this dude. I'm like, yo, what up, son? Damn, son, what kind of haircut is that? Yo, that barber, I got him. You heard? You ain't got to put the head on him no more. Take it off. I guess I was one of them type of dudes, man. You heard? I just bug out, you know what I'm saying? Meet somebody. I remember I got in trouble because I was I think I was like 13 years old. And my man, he had a crib, and in his crib, he had one of those chairs that was on a swing type. And you could sit on it, like 4 or 5 people could swing on it, and they could all swing back and forth. So I was bored one day playing manhunt, and they couldn't find me for nothing. So instead of hiding, I just went to his yard, and I sat on there, and I was swinging on the chair and all that and bugging out. And, my aunt got tight at me. She's like, how you going to go in people's houses like that without their permission and all that, this, that, and the third? She getting mad at me. And I said, yo, I didn't see nothing that said I can't come here. And she said, go upstairs. That's not your house. You don't go and just sit on people's property. I got in trouble for that. But I guess that's just a New York type of thing. That's just our attitude. We just do things. You know what I'm saying? We bug out. You know what I'm saying? You go to the corner store. Some people will go to the corner store, and this is how a regular person will go to the corner store where the Habibi is at, and he'll go in there and say, hi, how you doing? Yeah, can I get a pack of cigarettes? Yeah. Oh, thank you. And that's it. A New Yorker, he gonna go in there and say, yo, hey, find me. Yo, find me. Stop playing games. Yo, where the cigarettes at? Hey, yo, let me get a pack of Newports. And throw some lighters with that, man. Stop playing with me, all right? You know what I'm saying? And then they'll be looking at us and they'll be laughing. They'll be like, yeah, he's from New York. You know what I'm saying? He definitely from New York, man. He coming in here bugging out. He don't even know me from a hole in the wall. He called me, find me. You know what I'm saying? Dudes is bugging out because they're like, yo, this dude's crazy, yo. And I learned that from watching some of the dope fiends and the crackheads. Like, I used to watch how a crackhead or a dope fiend go right up to a stranger and ask him for some money. And the way they'll do it, they'll put their arm around them and all that. Some of them will walk by them and walk with them for like a whole block until the person turns to the side and says, excuse me, are you walking with me? And, why are you walking with me? I don't know you. One of us will be like, that's a sign to get up out of here. You're about to start some trouble. To them, they'll be laughing. They'll be like, oh, no, it's not that. It's that it was interesting that you didn't notice that I was here all this time. Well, I did. Oh, well, and they'll freak that whole situation. Queen's Finest. They shooting in the chat. But, they'll freak out that situation. You know what I'm saying? Us will look at that a little bit more serious because we've been through some things. They just don't care, and they just freak the situation. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy, man. Salute to the recovering dope fiends and crackheads, man. I hope they get it good, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope they're trying to get off that stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I'm about to get up out of here because it's time for me to get me something to eat. All this food talk and got me hungry. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate everybody coming through, man. And I appreciate all the malls in the building. You know what I'm saying? All the malls that helped out today. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody that gave the insight. I appreciate all the donations. You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody hit that like button when they came up in here. Don't just come up in here. Don't punch that like button. Let it be known you up in here. Let your presence be known. If they don't know that you up in here, that ain't good. That means you scheming. You know what I'm saying? Punch that like button. Bing, 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 bing. You know what I'm saying? Let that like button understand it's not a game. You know what I mean? Definitely salute to everybody. Banks, Young Guns. Facts, Young Guns. Salute to Banks, Young Guns. I appreciate you, bro. Eli Delgado, you already know. You know what I mean? I appreciate everybody in the building. You know what I'm saying? It's time to get up out of here. Crazy Jojo, I appreciate you coming through today. Salute Crazy JoJo in the building. You know what I'm saying? Ladybug, as always, you see her with them fists up, but she got that Gatling gun behind her back. Watch her. KO, I see you. I see you. Oh, he gonna eat that chopped cheese? Man, I don't know what I'm gonna make. I'm gonna make something though. All I gotta do is open up the refrigerator and it's lit. You know what I mean? But I definitely gotta get that cornbread. I'm definitely gonna get that later on. You can guarantee that. You know what I'm saying? So, as a fact, Pilato, I want some baseball, Pilato. You know me, I'm a big baseball fan, man. I want some baseball to start. You know what I mean? I know they ain't gonna start no time soon. I think they did it the whole seasons, from what I'm correct. So let's see what happens, man. Maybe we'll get it, maybe we won't. If not, we're gonna have to play some PS4 baseball. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I gotta get my game up. I got Friday the 13th, and I'm up to the second board. I gotta get past that, and I gotta get from the second to the third. So that's another goal that I got. Yeah, Mariano Rivera's favorite. Matter of fact, that's what we're gonna do on the next live. The next live is gonna be who's our favorite baseball, and basketball only. Who's our favorite baseball and basketball players? They could be old, they could be new. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta name a highlight moment that they did that made them special. So, for example, if I pick Big Papi, I got to put that home run Big Papi hit in the World Series. Boston Red Sox against the New York Yankees. You know what I'm saying? So, let's keep that one in mind for the next one. So, salute to everybody for coming in the chat. I appreciate y'all, man. We in the building. We up out of here, man. You know what I mean? Stay up, never down. 10 toes down. You already know how we do. You know what I mean? Salute to all the kids. Salute to the youth. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. Salute. I try this one.
Our members understand social distancing, being prepared, and overcoming challenges. USAA has been standing with them for nearly 100 years. We'll be here to serve you for 100 more. Our members understand social distancing, being prepared, and overcoming challenges. USAA has been standing with them for nearly 100 years, and we'll be here to serve you for 100 more.
Deputy.
Bye.